Hey Eric, any tricks for
Oh
white
hey.
in London versus King's Indian?
Oh yeah. Just watch my games. I like to play knight c3 on move three. Yeah. I mean there's a few ways you can play London against King's Indian. I assume you're referring to this position. What I like to do is knight c3, which is it's not like a traditional London setup because you're going for e4. But if black allows this, you do this stuff and then attack on the king side. If black prevents e4, then you can do this and go for the h-pawn push. There's a line where...
Opinion on the Mexican defense. Could you try one game? Huge Mexico City fan.
Oh, hola, ¿cómo estás? Yeah, if you go for... If you get this position where you sack the exchange, you're down material, but you're crushing, like Stockfish will give. Plus... Stockfish will just crash because you're so good here. But for I know there's some London players that just like to stick with their usual like e3 etc. So I can show one just quick trick where you do your typical London setup, but don't play bishop d3. Your bishop has no purpose here when black has pawns on h7 and g6. So play bishop e2. Let's say black plays King's Indian. Then don't play knight d2. The best way to develop here is to play c4 and knight c3. Not only because it's more active, but there's also some tricks involved. Actually, you know what? Play h3 first, just so if knight h5 you save your bishop. You could also play h3 earlier, but then still go for c4. And then there's a trap here. If we look on Lichess, like this is a pretty common position because it's just black doing the main King's Indian setup. Obviously black wants to play e5. e5 is the most played move by far. 5,205 games. Just checking rook e8. Yeah, rook e8 is also like most common. So basically when black plays rook e8, e5 is lightly coming. And you let black play e5, because in this position you're winning a pawn. I'll just go ahead and show it. You just takes. And even though black has two defenders, you can get away with taking because of the alignment on the d-file. And that's one of the reasons why you don't play knight d2. You leave the possibility open for this x-ray vision. Because after takes, you then take, the rook is overworked, and then you win a pawn. So that's just a quick trap. Winning a pawn in the London against King's Indian. Maybe I'll turn this into a quick YouTube video, because I get this question every so often of like how to play the London against a King's Indian, and then that will make my life easier. I can just direct people to whatever, this 3 or 4 minute explanation. And this is just kind of a quick start. Hopefully give some people some ideas, some options. So hello to YouTube. If you want to learn more, you can subscribe. You can follow on Twitch. You can join Twitch and ask questions. And